In a remote desert location, there stood an ancient stele that was said to hold secret knowledge about the universe. For centuries, people had traveled to this spot hoping to uncover its secrets, but none had succeeded. The area had become known as a place of mystery and intrigue, and many believed it to be cursed. One day, a group of researchers stumbled upon an abandoned military base nearby, hidden deep in the desert. Intrigued by the potential discoveries that could be made, they decided to investigate. The base was eerily quiet, with no signs of life or recent activity. But as they dug deeper, they discovered a hidden underground chamber. In the chamber, they found an array of strange equipment and a journal, which contained the notes of a scientist who had been experimenting with alien technology. As they continued to read, the researchers learned that the scientist had discovered a way to communicate with extraterrestrial beings and had struck a deal with them. In exchange for access to their advanced knowledge, the scientist had agreed to hand over human subjects for experimentation. Horrified, the researchers realized that they were standing in the midst of a secret operation that had been carried out for decades. They knew they had to get out of the base and report what they had found, but as they were leaving, they heard a faint cry. Following the sound, they discovered a small, frightened girl huddled in a corner of the base. She told them that she had been taken from her home and brought to the base to be experimented on. The researchers were determined to save her, but as they made their way out of the base, they were confronted by a group of armed men. Desperate to protect the little girl and stop the operation, the researchers engaged in a dangerous standoff with the men. In the end, they managed to overpower their captors and escape with the girl, but they knew they could never erase the horror of what they had seen. As they drove away from the base, they realized that the stele, with its ancient secrets, was not the only source of mystery and darkness in the desert. The secret base and its horrifying experiments had been hidden there all along, just waiting to be uncovered.